Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Hey everyone, Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, owner of PutYourselfFirst.com, and founder of Team Power Blast. And today I want to share with you, 10 or so ways to get your healthy eating habits back on track. I hesitate to use the word diet, but I'll throw it out there from time to time. Whether it's coming off a vacation or a binging of a weekend or just one major night out, and you're in the middle of your a fitness plan or some sort of nutrition program or healthy eating program. Sometimes it can derail you a little bit, but it doesn't have to. Just follow these tips. I've done this a few times, well, probably more than a few times, but one thing to do is start now. Recommit to whatever it is and whatever the goals that you have. I know often we can beat ourselves up and kind of wallow in a little self-pity, but you know what, it's got to be, I'm recommitting, it's in the past, moving forward, right? Water. That is huge. Water. Drink it like you were being paid $10 for every glass of water that you drink throughout the day. Strive for half your body weight in ounces, or even go for more. 3/4 the amount. That would be a great goal, and your body's going to thank you. Not in all one sitting, just kind of several 8-ounce glasses throughout the day. Chug it back. Start planning each meal. You're back on track, and it was really easy to just kind of maybe not measure, do portion sizes right, or maybe it was something else that derailed you, or maybe you splurged on a weekend of pizza for all I know. But moving forward, plan each meal, structure them out, and don't leave anything to chance. If you need to do some measuring or get out the scale, do it. I used to use baggies all the time and bring them in and just count actually the number of almonds that I was going to have. Sounds tedious a little bit, but if you've got goals, it works. Another key thing is to, and I've done this before, and I know many people I've coached, is you need to eat. You don't want to make up, because you're overeating by not eating at all. I've had friends that have gone, they're like, oh my God, I binged all weekend, etc. And like on Monday, they'll have one apple, and that's it, and they'll literally starve themselves to try and balance things out. That doesn't work that way. One of the things that I have done, it's been, pretty successful. I don't know if you use Shakeology or not, but I've done what we call a Shakeology cleanse. It's not really a cleanse, but it's just kind of a nutrient-dense, low-calorie eating plan. And doing that for like 3 days gets things more in balance. It's lower calorie. It kind of brings things, I think each time I've done it, I've lost like about 6 pounds, back from, if it's coming off vacation or whatever, and feel pretty fantastic, and you don't feel like you're starving, and your body doesn't go into starvation mode either, and prevent you from losing weight because it wants to hold on to whatever you're not feeding it. So you got to eat. Food journal. Keeping track. Using MyFitnessPal is a great way to do a food journal. It's very simple. It's free. It's online. Go to myfitnesspal.com. Create a free account. If you've been doing that, just get back to revisiting and doing that. If you don't want to do the online thing, just documenting it on paper is good. I love the 21-day fix because you can really just document things right there based on portion control, and just the colored containers makes it even simpler. The scale. Now, unless you, and I'm going to say, after you've come off a long weekend or come off a vacation or whatever, hide that scale. Don't keep yourself from getting on it. Unless you're wanting to prove to the world and yourself that whatever your starting point is today, and proving that over the next 5-10 days, whatever it's going to be, that there's a dramatic difference, then okay. Otherwise, so many people come after it, like, oh my gosh, how much weight did I gain over vacation? They'll get on the scale thinking, oh my gosh, I gained 10 pounds. When in reality, they probably didn't gain 10 pounds, just what the scale's giving the feedback on. And, a couple days later, that'll change. But it can really deflate people to where they're like, what's the use? And give up right there on the spot. So I would just go for inches, or just go how you feel, or just say, you know what? I'm just going to recommit to my eating plan and weigh myself at the end and not give a starting weight type of thing. That is, unless you're wanting to compare. The other big thing is exercise and moving. You gotta move. It's even if it's just 30 minutes a day, whether it's getting out and shoveling or mowing the lawn or golfing or doing one of our fantastic fitness programs like T25 or 21 Day Fix or P90X3, where it's just 25 to 30-minute workouts. You gotta move. That's going to help you, your body not only feel better but burn calories more efficiently, and it will help you be back on track and more in balance, because eating right and exercise, that's a great combination. Another thing is, don't turn a bad week or a bad weekend into a bad month. Don't let it cycle out of control. It's very easy. I will see people that I coach from time to time. I'm recommitted, and you see them going for like 3 weeks and checking in, all of a sudden nothing. And almost inevitably, I'll hear from them about a month or so later, and they just got sidetracked from a weekend. They went on a binge, they felt guilty, they felt a little sidetracked, or they got the flu or whatever it was, and they never got back to it. That's what this whole podcast is about, is getting back on track. You just know that, hey, I'm right here. I got to move forward. Vegetables, while they're not necessarily the biggest fan in my book, they make a big difference. I've learned to like them over time, but it took a long time to like them. That's why I love Shakeology so much, because you're getting such nutrient-dense stuff that I wish that was around when I was a kid, because I probably wouldn't have had that gag factor when I was trying to eat vegetables. But vegetables are your friends. They are going to help you back on track. They're going to just help you feel alive, feel better. Go for the organic ones. Yes, they're more pricey. Yes, they're worth it. And the last tip is, once you're back on track today, repeat it tomorrow. Repeat it tomorrow. The next day, just keep going, okay? And you're going to be, in no time, you'll be back on track. You'll feel amazing. You'll probably progress, maybe even break through a plateau. So, give a comment below. Check in. How are you doing? If you've got another tip that's worked for you, throw it in here. The community can actually really benefit from what you've experienced, and who knows? You're back on track. You might get some results, and you can get in and join our team and help other people get healthy and fit as well. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.